Hello, welcome to Evolve, where faith meets rhythm and life finds its full expression. I'm your host, Olufunmilayo Oloyede. I'm glad you are here. I'm so glad. There's been a line of thought that has quietly followed me for a very long time. And one of those thoughts I kept brushing aside, telling myself, Charlie, for me, mind your business. But deep in my Noah, I knew God was drawing my attention to something important. Something we often consider small, yet it forms the foundation for everything else. Expectations. Unhealthy expectations, especially the expectations we place on people. We live in a season where it has become very easy to criticize leadership, to criticize your boss, your husband, your pastor, your spouse. And while I am not an advocate for bad leadership, and I believe wrong should be addressed, we sometimes forget one simple truth. The leaders, pastors, your boss, that HR manager, the head of that department, your spouse, they are humans too. I hear statements like, she didn't check on me, he didn't bother to find out how I was doing, this group does not really care, this organization, this department, And sometimes I pause and ask, who says? Because many times we expect what we ourselves refuse to give. You don't check in on people. You don't send encouragement, not even an SMS, not even a call. You don't show up when it matters. Yet you expect people to constantly show up for you. When there is work to be done, there is always an excuse. You didn't come, you don't show up, you forgot, you pretended you didn't know. And you expect the same people you never gave time to surround you with care and attention. But now, my dear, what you do not give, don't expect. Otherwise, you'll be waiting on a long thing. And here is another hard truth. You can't pray out help when you refuse to help. Prayer is very powerful. I believe so much in prayer. Prayer is potent, powerful. I've seen things work, as in play out in prayers. But prayer does not cancel principles. I remember an experience with a client while working on his would-be wife to be. Will be wife. Bridal dress. Hey, we agreed on the design and settled on an 85% down payment. And work began. One day he started ranting. Began to talk about his disappointment in certain people he believed should have financially supported his wedding. He spoke about how he prayed for them, labored spiritually for them, and now expected them to show up with resources. At first, I thought I didn't hear what he said well, so I asked again. And with anger, he began mentioning names. That was when it became clear. Yes, you labor for people. I understand that part of the scripture where the Bible records that when you minister with spiritual things, you should be ministered to with material things. But my dear, if you do not minister with material things, sometimes you may not receive it. Hey, you cannot pray for harvest without first sowing seed. Sometimes harvest does not even require extra prayer. It's simply the law of sowing and reaping. If it gets delayed, pray with thanksgiving. Align your heart with gratitude. If it gets more delayed in your own calculation, trust that God may be preparing something bigger than you imagine. So today, I ask you this: what are you expecting from people that you have never given? I'll leave you to that, to answer that question within yourself. And this is Evolve, where faith meets rhythm and life finds its full expression. Until next time, sow intentionally and continue to evolve. Bye.